What's up, guys? Today we're back with another video, and today we're doing the weekly update, but I am not in the usual starting spot because logged in, spawned in my mansion, and this weird like sound. I don't even know where it is coming from or what it is. It might be something with the Chinese lantern thingies here for the Chinese New Year, but I don't know. Once you go outside, it kind of like dies down a little bit. But it's still kind of noticeable. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But can head to the casino. But the weekly challenge for today is for this week is win 2 stunt races and you get 100K. Which stunt races I would recommend doing are the 3 times Lunar New Year races. Those are in the stunt race category. So I would recommend doing that. And I just realized I did not change my outfit yet. Okay. But yeah, times 3 on those Lunar New Year races. Yesterday I made a video on the new one and 2 of the older ones. So 3 out of 4. There is 2 times counterfeit cash sales. 2 times on clubhouse work in your MC clubhouse. 2 times MC work and challenges. I think that might be the same thing. If I had to guess, but it also might not be. Let me see. If I register as a CEO or a motorcycle club president, request motorcycle manage club work, select a job. So if I do this, okay. So yeah, these are times 2. And also the challenges. So these 2 are times 2. The stuff in the clubhouse itself, those missions are times 2. Selling to street dealers is also times 2. So it's a pretty good way of making money. 3 spawn every day. Kind of have to drive around. They're like a pink speech bubble. And then 2 times on the community combat series. So jobs, play job, community jobs, and got a death match. King of, is that the same thing? Literally only 1 times 2 a community combat series, and it doesn't really look that fun. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. 1 map, really no variety. So, I mean, I'd check it out at least once this week for sure, because community jobs are pretty cool. But just once. If it's fun, sure, but I'd recommend doing the other things for the counterfeit cash factory. If you have the car wash, which is the 35% bonus, and all the upgrades, you get just under $1 million. If you're wondering where the Lunar New Year stuff is, I'm going the wrong way. Forgot there was like actual things called stunt, but they are. Did I go past them? Right here, I did go past them. Times 3. They're actually pretty fun, so I'd definitely try those at least for that weekly challenge. But going with that 2 times counterfeit cash sale, the counterfeit cash factory and the upgrades are 40% off. So I would recommend the Grand Sonora Desert one. It's right here, pretty center of the map. Planes will spawn here, boats will spawn in the city, but or even like trash trucks or whatnot, if you sell to the city, you got Madrazo's Road right here, you got the highway right here, so pretty easy way of getting to the city. So definitely get that one. The Vespucci Beach one, it's all right. I've had it before. but you're gonna have to sell to like Blaine County. So not really the greatest. I mean, if you have a lot of money and you want it and you want like a convenient way of making money, then I would probably get the Vespucci Beach because I was kind of thinking about it selling at um in the city where you most likely will spawn is a lot more convenient than having to drive up and sell. It's kind of what I thought, but I think I would rather take the cheapness over the convenience because the Vespucci Beach is so damn. It's like 1.4 this week, I think. Um, and the Grand Sonora Desert one, I think, is around 500K. I'm not sure because I already have it, but yeah, it's way cheaper. So definitely get the Grand Sonora Desert one. Okay. It's the only business discount. I'm surprised they didn't discount the clubhouses because usually, I mean, you'd expect them to if they have two motorcycle club stuff on times two. One being in the clubhouse. But yeah, starting off with vehicle discounts. We only got two on Legendary this week. Got some alright ones. I don't think I went past it yet. Okay, I did not. The Jester Classic is discounted $553,000. It has drift tuning. So it's really nice touch. It's got a decent amount of customization. It's based off the Super. You can make Paul Walker's Super from Fast and the Furious. It's not. The performance probably isn't as good as it should be. But it is still a nice free mode car. That's for sure. Customization, I feel like there's something for everybody, and the fact that there's drift tuning kind of makes it better. And for 500K, honestly, not a bad price. I do have a customization review on it, so check that out if you kind of want to see or learn more about it. It is a very nice car, though. 500K, I'd say it's a pretty good price. If you're a car guy, I would 100% recommend it this week. If you're into racing, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but it's a good car for free mode. Not really one good for racing, so it's also really good for customization. So if you like cars for anything more than racing, then I would probably recommend it because it's honestly pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things. So just a classic, I'd recommend it unless you want to use it for racing. Four-door, we have the Jugular, the final discount of Legendary, surprisingly. How do you get the trade price? I think it's Diamond Casino? Yes. Which trade price? I'd say no matter what, I'd recommend it. It's a pretty quick car. A lot of customization. Sounds amazing. Yeah, the trade price, steal. Literally a steal. So the customization is good, but it could be better. I haven't looked at the customization in a little bit, but mine does look cool. I do have one. And I think I have. I don't. Do I? I'm looking through my list. I probably should have done this before. I might not. I think I have one. Where would it be? Oh, I have one on the 8F Drafter. I know that. That's not this. Oh, I do have a weekly customization on the Jugular. I just found the name. I have it written down in a notebook, if you're wondering. Um, and I just saw that does have a missile lock on jammer, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, trade price, definitely get it. The normal price? 900K. I'd say it's pretty good. I think it might be in the sports class. I'm not too confident about that. It looks like a sports car. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a sports class. It's obviously not the fastest, but it was once upon a time the fastest four-door, I think, for racing. Um, Obviously outshined by HSW vehicles, but I it definitely is one of the coolest four doors in my opinion. At least car wise, some of the off roaders I think are a little bit better, but I think non HSW either price is good. If you have HSW, I would try and get the trade price, but if you really want the car and you don't really want to get the trade price, I would just buy it now. Um, I think no matter what, if you have the trade price, either version, you should definitely be getting it. But uh, buy it now, the normal price. If you don't have HW, get it. And if you do, I'd say if you've been wanting it for a while or you're interested in the slightest, definitely pick it up. It is a very nice car. That is it for Legendary. Next up will be Warstock. Um, got a decent amount here. Actually, I mean, an amount. I mean, more than some weeks. We have the car, six wheel version, with the gun in the back. You can't remove the gun. It is a personal vehicle. But you can only customize it in the MOC, which I'm pretty sure it only has the basics. I know it does have performance. I'd assume it has paint. I'd assume it has wheels. Can store it in a garage. I've seen these in orange before, so it probably has the basics, and that's it. So, customization, no. Off-roading, no. Um, it doesn't even really handle that good. Can't remove the gun, so overall, there's more cons than pros. I don't even know what a pro would be. I mean, it's a cleaner version of the technical with more seats, I think. I'm pretty sure the technical is just 2. Plus the gun would be 3, and this is 4 in the cab and the gun. Looks a little bit cleaner. It's long. 1.2 I think is still too much for this thing. I would stay away from it this week. I would not recommend the car. Scrolling pretty much all the way down, we have the Insurgent pickup, which you can turn into the Insurgent pickup custom by bringing it to your MLC or your Avenger with the vehicle workshop, and you can make it into a personal vehicle and do a lot. Armor, upgrade the gun, wheels, performance, liveries, color, you name it. If you have the trade price for this, which you get by completing the finale of the Humane Labs raid, get it. No matter what, get it. It is a Pegasus vehicle to start, though, so you will have to call it in, and you can do it as many times as you want, so it's pretty cool. The upgrade is only 225, 225 to $250,000, one of those two. So pretty cheap for a really good vehicle. I'd say, no matter what this week, trade price or not, get it. Unless you don't want to turn it into the pickup custom for whatever reason, like if you want it but you don't have the necessary things to make it to the pickup custom and you want the pickup custom, I'd still get it this week and just hold on to it. But yeah, for whatever reason, if you don't want to upgrade it into the custom variant, don't buy it. I'm sure I don't think anybody would want that. Yeah, I will be buying it this week for sure. I know that for a fact. I've wanted it for a while. Whenever it's been on discount, I had like no money, and now I have a decent amount. So I'll definitely be buying this week finally. But yeah, it's a really good vehicle. Buy it, unless you don't want to turn it into the custom variant. And we have the two definite no's of the week, and these are the last ones on Warstock. We got 1.25 and 1.4. So let me show you something. Might be a little bit quicker to do this. You have this thing for about 1.75, 500k than the normal, and 350k more than the Jetsam. For way better power, way better speed, way better lifting capabilities, a lot more people, longer tow hook. It looks better. For about 500k more. For a 10 times better vehicle. So I think it's pretty obvious, if you want a lifting helicopter this week, don't waste your time scrolling through Warstock. Just go to the top, get the Iron Mule. It's pretty cheap, especially compared to those discounted, and those non-discounted, this is cheaper than it. So yeah, definitely, if you want a lifting helicopter for whatever reason, making money or not, or just having fun, get the Iron Mule. Please do not waste your money on either the Cargobob or the Cargobob Jetsam. And now we got Southern San Andreas with a decent amount this week. More than I'd say usual. First up, we have the Declassy Walton L35 stock. I'm gonna say no, because you got the normal Walton L35, the lifted version. You see right here, for about 1.7. This is about a 900k. So $800,000. Better looking vehicle, in my opinion. But this is, oh my gosh, this has all of the customization from the normal Walton L35. And that is it. No street customization, just off-road customization. So you can't even really make it look that cool, because it has like bull bars and roll cages and stuff like that. A bunch of off-roady stuff. Nothing too like street, I guess I'd say. Like make it look like an actual like lowered truck. Make it look really cool. But no, it just has a bunch of off-road stuff. So customization wise, no. Performance wise, it's about the same as the Walton L35. So, and it can't really off-road. I'm not. This is one of the weird ones. Like the Firebolt ASP, it's kind of hard to tell, but I know the Firebolt ASP is off-road. This might be off-road, which at that point, no. Even if it's street, no. Or sports, no. I'd say 900k unless you, for whatever reason, want a Walton L35 stock. No, honestly, if you want a Walton L35, I would just get the lifted version, even though it is about close to double the price. Better or same customization, but it'll end up looking better. Next up we have no, looks like a tow truck. It can't tow anything. You can drive up on it, but it won't stay on. I do have weekly customization on it for sure, and you can make it go good with the Hustler. You can match liveries, which is pretty cool and unique about cars. You don't really see that often. It is in. Did I make a Hustler customization? 90% sure I did. I remember it very vividly. I did. Okay, I did make it. It was just a lot older than I thought it was. Did make a Hustler customization review, so if you want to see it paired up and matching customization with the Hustler, go check that out. Just know, don't buy it. 900K for a tow truck that can't tow cars. No. Next up we have the Rent New Mark II. You can get the trade price by doing, I think it's the Diamond Casino heist with this as the escape. Yes. Okay. Rent New Mark II. I feel like if you don't have the trade price, don't buy it. It's too expensive if you don't have the trade price. Like it's a cool car, but it has no reason being $1.1 million. It has some customization, but it's not the greatest. It looks good, but not the greatest. Performance is decent, but not the greatest. So if you don't have the trade price of 850K, do not buy it. If you have the 850K trade price, this is a sports classic vehicle, not that good in racing. I feel like if you like a classic car that you can make into a rally car, this has like a wide body and stuff like that. The wheels don't come out though, so it's the only downside of it. The wide body looks really nice though. If you kind of want an older, I guess, rally build, rally car, rally-esque car, I'd say 850K, I'd say is not a bad price. And if you've been looking at it, definitely buy it. But if you have no interest in the Rent New Mark II or older rally vehicles, don't buy it. I'd say this is one you can safely avoid unless you've been wanting it. Then I'd only recommend it for the trade price. Next, we have the Nebula Turbo, which 560K has drift tuning. That's about it. Some customization, decent performance. I'd only get it for drift tuning because guess what? Before drift tuning, this was everybody's kind of go-to drift car besides the Futo. So no matter what, you'll be drifting in it. And you might as well just get drift tuning to make it a better drift car. So yeah, if you're gonna get it for drift tuning, go for it. If you don't want it for drift tuning, you can safely avoid it. So only get it if you're gonna put drift tuning on it. Drift Tampa, same story. Besides, it's not that great of a drift car just because it's long. It drifts really good, but it can't get into those tight spaces like something like the Futo up here can, or Futo right here can, or like the Sentinel Classic wide body can, or something like that. Really cool car, really nice, decent performance, a lot more customization than you'd expect, at least livery wise. I do have a old customization and review on it. It's blue, white, and black. If you're wondering, we'll be redoing that this week though for the weekly customization. It's a very nice drift car. I was actually kind of surprised on how well it drifted with drift tuning. It's just long, so same treatment as the Nebula Turbo. If you're gonna get it and you're gonna put drift tuning on it, do it, and you kind of want it. If you're not gonna put drift tuning on it, it's gonna be a drift car, but way worse. So don't buy it. That's kind of what I think about it. Only get it if you're gonna put drift tuning on it. We got one more. The Terminus for 1.3. Not HW, it's like one of the best, if not the best off-road vehicle in the game. HSW, To be honest, I like off-roading in this game. I like the off-road class, but I don't exactly know which off-road cars have HW. I think it's still in the top 5 for top 5, top 10, somewhere in there for HSW. It does not have HW, but it does have armor plating, missile lock-on jammer, and oil slick mines through the agency. So that's pretty cool. So 1.3, really good price for the Terminus this week, and I would definitely recommend it, unless for whatever reason, I guess there's probably many reasons, but you don't like a lifted Jeep with a shit ton of customization and really good performance. The only downside to it is the glass here. It's permanent. Whether you get netting or not, it's permanent. It will stay there the whole time. It will tint, so if you have tinted limo windows, it's going to be pretty obvious. Pretty obvious that it is there. So the only downside with it is you can't have tinted windows if you have anything but the box on the Terminus. So the only downside, but everything else is actually really good. So I would really recommend it no matter what this week. That is it for the discounts. So yeah, the wheel spin car is the Sultan RS Classic, which this is another one that I would definitely come here every week and get. It has a lot of customizations. And tuner's class, it says pretty good performance. It looks sweet. So we're gonna go ahead and spin it. Hopefully win it. I did not win the EVX, so I'm kind of mad about that. Looks like we're gonna win this though. Never mind, we got 50k. Which, I'll still take it. I'll still take the 50k, why not? Yeah, that is it for the, before I say that, this is one I'd say, come here every day and spin. Like, I mean, if you have to wait a decent amount of time and you kind of forget about it, say it's fine, but this is one to try and come here every day and spin for it. I would say that. But now that is it for the casino discounts, bonuses, and the weekly challenge. So next up will be the car meet. Made it to the car meet, and the I don't know why I went on first person. The what's it called, the prize ride. There we go. The prize ride this week is the Stinger GT, and in order to get it, you just have to place top 4 once. So hop into a drag race. No matter how many people are in it, you're gonna get the car. So might as well. I think it's like a 1 point something million car. Not 100% sure on that though. I can check if it's on here. I think it's a little bit further. Little, maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was on the websites. Maybe it's not. I thought I remembered seeing it. I guess not. Maybe it's on. I highly doubt it's on Southern, but if it is, it would kind of shock me. Gosh, where would, unless it's actually not on the website, which I guess not on the website. I don't know. I thought I saw it on the website, but no. Honestly, don't know much about it, so we'll definitely be getting it and checking it out this week. Now, purchasable vehicles, we have the Streiter here. Pretty cool car. It is in the sports category. Why, I have no idea. It is going for about 500k. Hmm. I'm pretty sure it said 500K. Yep. It says, so honestly, I know there's not much in terms of customization, or at least from what I've seen, there isn't. Um, I don't know. I like it. I like the Strider. It's unique. 500K. I would probably test drive it first if you don't know much about it. But honestly, 500K, I'd say is a pretty fair price for this thing. Um, I did not expect that to be so cheap. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive. Um, yeah, 500K, I'd pick it up, but if you don't know much about it, I would test drive it first, see if it's your kind of vehicle. But 500K is cheap. I'd honestly recommend the Strider this week. Um, Next up, we have the Rep GT. I do have a customization on this vehicle here. It is going for $885,000. Okay. Sports classic vehicle. Not the greatest ever. It has a lot of customization though. It looks all right. You kind of think it'd be in the muscle category, but no. 885K is kind of a lot though. It's not that great performance-wise. Some of the customization does not work for it. Like it has some massive blowers with crazy exhausts. I don't know. I think from what I remember, the liveries besides the stripes are a lot of racing ones. So I don't know. The Rapid GT Classic, it's all right. It definitely, if you like this style of car, I'd probably pick it up. If you don't like the style of car, you could safely avoid it. But if you do, I'd probably do your fair share of research. Make sure it is for you, so you don't really waste your money. I don't know, this one, it's really up to you. Next up, we have the Cognoscenti Cabrio, so convertible version. Going for 185K. I don't know, in my opinion, it's kind of wide. It's a little bit wide. It looks kind of strange. It is removed, though, I think. I don't know, 185K is kind of cheap, though. So, I'd say it's up to you. If you want one, you can safely get it. If you don't, you can safely avoid it this week. But I'd say pick up the Strider for sure. That thing's actually kind of cheap for what it is. Yeah, like, the Strider is really the only one I kind of lean towards anything on. The other two, I guess all three of them you could probably chalk up to you, I guess. And the HSW test ride is the Issy Rally, going for $3 million. Yeah. Hard pass on that, but that is the end. That is it for the for the car meet. Next up will be Simeon's. Not looking very good. Let's see here. We have the just normal Cognoscenti. Spec vehicle, $254,000. I don't know. It's a wide car. 254 is kind of cheap. I'm pretty sure you can get the armored version now on the websites. So if you want it, probably buy the armored version on the website. 254, I'd say get it if you want it. Next we have the Alpha, which has been in Simeon's quite often. 150K, it's cheap. If you want it, come here and get it. Uh, we have the Zombie Bobber, which is decently cool bike with some customization. Holy 120k. Kind of a lot for a bike, not gonna lie. If you want it, come here and get it. Still put the Super Diamond, 250k. Kind of a lot, but it's also kind of a cool car. Definitely nostalgic. I like it, but personally, I think 250k is kind of a lot. Um, so another one, get it if you want it. And next up we have the JB700, not the weaponized version, for about 350k. Honestly, just wait for the weaponized version to go on discount. So that probably would not buy it. But if for whatever reason, come here and get it if you want it. Simeons. You could safely avoid it unless you want any of the cars here. That's I think a pretty fair statement. But yeah, that is it for Simeons. Pretty quick. Come here if you want anything. But next up will be the gun van. The gun van. What's in it?
Something new just for
Nothing
you.
much. You do get a free baseball bat, so that's pretty cool. Military rifle, combat shotgun, battle rifle, homing launcher, and the MG. And like I said, the free baseball bat, which I don't know. Throwables, you have sticky bombs, Molotovs, and proximity mines. I need all of these. Zeros on what? Okay, I thought I had some. Body armor. Have the usual 10% off.
Great.
So, gun van, alright. Today it is near my auto shop. I think once you get to the freak shop, it will pop up. So, yeah. Gun van, not really worth it this week unless you don't have a baseball bat and you want a baseball bat, then come here and get it for free.
I prefer it that way.
I guess. I don't know. But what's going on this week, video-wise? Obviously today, weekly update. Tomorrow, non-GTA video. Saturday, weekly customization, which is the brand new Mark II, the Drift Tampa, and the Stinger GT. Sunday, customization interview, which will be the Insurgent Pickup Custom. Start off with the Insurgent Pickup, upgrade it, and from there will be the Insurgent Pickup Custom. Monday, counterfeit cash sale, which is ×2. Tuesday,
I do business with
I'm thinking clubhouse missions or motorcycle club work. I'm not sure which one yet. Most likely clubhouse missions because I think those will be better. So no matter what, either of those are ×2. And the street dealers on Wednesday, just to kind of show you what they're all about, how much you can make per street dealer, and kind of go over what's happening with those guys, which is ×2. So that is pretty nice. Alright, week. A lot of ways to make money, so definitely take advantage of those. Make a lot of money this week. Use your mansion speed production on the counterfeit cash. Sell that as soon as possible. Keep it restocked and whatnot. And while you're waiting, you could do clubhouse missions or find the street dealers or do Lunar New Year races or stuff like that. Make more money along with the about $1 million from the counterfeit cash factory. So I'd say this week, definitely take advantage of it. Pretty good way of making money. I think, in fact,
FYI, some of these items
counterfeit cash being ×2, I think is how I made most of my money. So, yeah, pretty good way to make money. Yeah, this week definitely grind your counterfeit cash factory. If you don't have one, buy one. Buy all the upgrades. So. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.